Boy, do I have a doozy of a story for you guys. So, this episode right here, you're going to see a couple of things happen. First and foremost, sorry about my hair being all crazy, but Misty and I went out on last Saturday to try to find some fish for a Lawrence County Bass Club tournament coming up the next day on Sunday. Kyle was coming down from Dayton to pull his nitro down. You heard me talk about that on the last episode. It's kind of the reason I was out at Grayson trying to catch the fish. But with that being said, Misty and I go out there on Saturday. Have a pretty good day on the water. I don't catch a fish. I'm 7 trips into this season. I haven't caught a fish. But Misty catches the first fish of 2020. It wasn't a keeper, but hey, any fish is better than no fish. Ask the guy who hasn't caught any, this guy. Anyway, so it gets better. Decided going back down the lake to the boat ramp. Going to put my boat on the trailer to go home. Smoke something in the water. I mean, hard. My GoPros weren't running. Hit something hard. Bam! Freaking just hit something hard. Lower unit. Lower unit is destroyed in my boat. One of those deals. BOAT, bust out another 1,000. So I got a lower unit problem heading into the shop next week. Just before spring break, Misty and I were headed to Chick. Last year, my truck was broke down during spring break. Didn't get to go fishing. This year, my boat's going to be in the shop for some major overhauls for the lower unit. So you guys throw up a prayer there for me that thing doesn't last forever. They are able to get the parts and I can afford to fix it. Looks like an insurance claim, just depends on how much it's going to be. I don't like using insurance unless I have to. But we're going to see what's happening there. So that was number 2 of the day. I still haven't caught a fish, but jacked my lower unit up, which could be anywhere from $1,500 to $3,000 or $4,000, $5,000, depending on what's bad. That was number 2. Pretty down and distraught over that. Go to bed. Kyle comes down. I meet him at Speedway in the morning, and we are going out fishing for the Lawrence County Bass Club tournament. We go out, pay our dues, pay our entry fee, $110. Put his brand new, well, respectively, brand new 2019 Nitro Z21. You guys have seen it on my channel. Put it in the water, idle back into Deer Creek, make about 8 casts. Realize that his trolling motor batteries are dead. So we decide that we're going to go back to the ramp. We're going to get his generator, a little Honda EU 2000, and we're going to plug it in on the deck of the boat, plug his charger into it, drift for an hour or so, let his boat charge up, and then go try to catch some fish. So a little bit of time in the water is better than no time in the water, especially when you're in a tournament. It only takes 5 casts. It really only takes 1 cast this time of year to catch a giant win the tournament. So we go back, put the boat on the trailer, realize that his generator in the back of his truck out of gas. Yep. Out of gas. So we decide, hey, there's a gas station right down the road. We'll drive right down there, get some gas for the generator, get right back on the water, and carry out the plan. Well, turns out we go back to the gas station, get like a gallon of fuel because that's all this generator will hold, and we start trying to get things situated. Start up the generator, plug in the battery charger, look on the battery charger indicator lights, and it's got it's 4 batteries, 431 series interstates. And look on the battery, and one of them's flashing. So one of the bank 4 was flashing, which is trolling motor circuit. So we go back to trying to figure out what was going on. We thought it was a connection. Get everything going on with the connections, looking around, take the battery charger off of bank 4, still nothing. So we do some swapping around of some cables, find out bank number 4 interstate battery is bad. So obviously that goes without saying. I got some of the best batteries on the planet in my boat, and they're Odyssey batteries. Love them. I'll never buy another battery other than Odyssey, and that definitely solidifies it from that experience. So I have a boat with great batteries in it that the lower unit is absolutely just destroyed on, and Kyle's got a brand new boat, no batteries. So we casted about 20 times on Sunday, never caught anything. Took like 7 pounds to win out there. Thought we had a really good shot of at least catching a fish or some fish, but that's why they call it fishing, not catching, guys. You guys are going to see some weird videos from me over the next couple days. In this episode right here, you're going to see the fish that Misty caught and a few other things. And from here on out, we're going to do some how-to videos. We're going to do some pond hopping. We're going to do some farm pond fishing. We're going to talk about my favorite spring and summertime baits, and we're going to continue with the lives. I haven't been live for the past 2 weeks, just for the simple fact is that it's been pretty crazy. A couple weeks ago, I was busy with work. This past week, Tuesday, pretty much down about my boat. Seems like I can't catch a break right now. So I am, I'm looking on the upswing here because it can't get much worse, I don't think. But I do have my health, and I am still standing upright, and I am still able to fish the best equipment on the planet. And sometimes, guys, stuff happens with your boat. That's the thing. BOAT, bust out another 1,000. We all been there. We all know that. Bass fishing is one of the most expensive sports on the planet. There's nothing you can do about it. If you're going to fish and you want to fish competitively, or you fish as much as I do, and I'm on the water pretty much 3 days a week from here on out until it gets too cold to fish, it doesn't matter how much maintenance or preventative maintenance you do to your boats. Something like this is going to happen. It doesn't matter if you have a $100,000 boat or you have, $100,000 truck pulling it. Maintenance like this has to happen. So is it bad that my boat is jacked up? Absolutely. Am I trying to look at seeing the upside of things and look for the good in it? Sure. It's really tough, but I just want to tell you what's going to happen here in the next few weeks with my videos. Hopefully I get this thing back. Misty and I are supposed to go to Chickamauga here in I guess not this Monday, but next Monday. We're going to spend a few days down there. Super glad that happened here and not down there. Not that I'm super glad about it anyway, but you have that. But again, you're going to see some videos in this episode. You're going to see Misty's fish catch. That's the first one of the year. I wasn't a keeper again, but I'm super proud of her. She's an absolute hammer catching them. So stay tuned on the boat fix. Working on that. Again, it's going down to Freedom Outdoors next Tuesday night. They're going to start working on Wednesday, tear the thing apart. Hopefully it's not something, I hope the thing's not grenaded, because if they can rebuild it, then it's going to cost me anywhere from $1,500 to $2,000 Whereas we get into the casing, the gear, the housing, all the seals and stuff. I don't know. It's gonna be a lot of cash. So try not to get insurance involved. It was an accident. Obviously, I hit something in the water, but I'm just kind of leery about that stuff. If I have the money to pay for it, I'm going to do it that way. If not, there's going to be an insurance claim. But anyway, so here's a little episode of Misty Catches a Fish and the 30 seconds that we're out on the boat in Kyle's boat. But I just want to thank you guys for sticking around and subscribing to my channel. We're going to see some live videos. You guys are going to see some how-to videos. I'm going to show you guys some videos here in my driveway in Coal Grove, Ohio, talking fishing, because you guys know I'm an absolute fishing freak. Love to fish. I absolutely, and that's one thing about it, is I'm absolutely enthralled with fishing. Like I'm severely addicted to it. It's a passion of mine. It's something that I have to have a lot in my life. It's something that I've grown up. I'm talking like busting ice in farm ponds with boat anchors to catch bluegill, to now where, I got a ton of money invested in it, chasing a little old green fish. So got some trips planned. Chickamauga, hopefully, if we make it there. If not, I'm going to Lake St. Clair in June with my dad and Dusty Smith. We're going to take them up there for the first time ever going to St. Clair. Hopefully get it on there. That is if I get my boat going by then. So again, guys, thanks for sticking around. Send some good vibes my way. We'll see you around. Start off fishing fast today. Throw the old moving baits for a while. A bunch of tournaments going on out here today, so I'm trying to keep everything moving. We're just trying to find some fish for tomorrow, guys, for this tournament. And the biggest thing is that I was just out here the other day and you saw me fishing and I never caught a fish. So we got to do some things a little different today. Change things up a little bit. I'm going to slow down eventually today. I don't want to pick up the spinning rod unless I have to, but I may get after it. Throw a shaky head here in a little while. Gotta have the jig for sure. Couple of different lipless. I'm gonna throw a red eye shad. I'm gonna throw Jackal TN60. Fred Rubanus Boo Boom Plus. Go old school. We'll throw a pink Cinco today. You heard that right, a pink Cinco. Yamamoto Yama Cinco 3/16 ounce tungsten. Texas rig this thing. Water quality, the clarity, it's a little bit better than it was last week. It's not super good, but I'll take it for the springtime out here in Grayson. Texas rig, pink Cinco. Yep, that's gonna be a dandy right there, folks. So, little reverse psychology. If you get all your rods out on the deck at once, maybe they'll bite today. Trying to get number 1 for 2021 in the boat today. Got one?
Good. I mean, it's got to be barely on there.
Spinning braid it is.
Yep. I mean, it's got to be barely on there.